There is a reason why this TikTok is kept from my friends and family members. It's because I share stuff like this. By the end of this video, you're gonna think that I'm completely crazy or I'm lying. I promise you that I'm neither. I need to tell you a little bit of a backstory. Today, me and my husband were coming home from a little weekend getaway. I was a little upset at my husband, a little irritated, and so I wasn't talking to him. And that is important, super important part of the story. So just remember, I was not talking to my husband. My husband was driving and I was in the passenger seat. I was just kind of like looking up in the sky and I noticed the clouds. I started to like imagine little pictures in the clouds. A lot of people knew this. Look up at the sky, seeing a really pretty cloud. Like, oh look, that looks like an elephant, or that looks like a bear, that looks like a dog, whatever. You get it, right? So I was doing that, and while I was doing that, I had this thought in my head where I was like, you know, it would be really cool for like an artist or something to like take pictures of clouds and draw out what they're seeing in the clouds, sharing that, kind of like using the clouds as their artwork. My thought, I was like, you know, this artist could have like a style where like being imaginative and like finding beauty in the clouds and sharing that. So thought that it would be cool if somebody like took pictures of clouds and then they like put it in like an AI software and they told the AI software like, you know, help people see, you know, a dog in this cloud, and then like watch the cloud morph into like the dog or whatever. I don't know, just like random freaking thoughts, right? And remember, I'm not talking to my husband, so that's like a thought that I completely had to myself. I didn't share that with him. Fast forward to tonight, scrolling along Facebook, this pops up. First of all, look at this. Are you seeing this? How? Okay, so I don't know about you, but this is freaking weird, and you call it a coincidence all you freaking want, but I'm gonna tell you right now, a coincidence to me would be like me maybe like thinking like, oh, I need to buy a new bathing suit, and then like scrolling on Facebook and seeing that there was like bathing suits for sale or an ad for swimsuits, and that stuff happens to you all the time. But that's weird, whatever. But this is like 20 out of 10 weird. This is the most specific and most random thought that I have ever had in my private little brain, and yet here we are displaying it on Facebook for me to find, like within just a few minutes, by the way, of me scrolling for the first time on Facebook for the whole day. So I don't know if anybody can explain to me like how this happened, but I'm convinced that somehow my thoughts are being like, I can't even say it out loud. It sounds too freaking weird, but how else would you, how do you explain this? And it cannot just be a coincidence. This is too freaking random, guys. Too freaking random. It's so freaky. It's literally beyond freaky. I just can't.